Tigador.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Dummy thick.
Dummy thick. Hi. You can say dummy thick. Yeah. Hey, how's it go, guys? Welcome to Divine Conqueror's Theros Travels and Odysseys, where we play D&D in the Theros world, because that's how that works. Because Magic, Wizards of the Coast should have done this years and years and years and years ago. Why did it take so long? I guess real quick to run through announcements. Hey guys, we got merch. Go down below. Go get the merch. We also have a Patreon. Our bros at Talon and Claw make amazing products revolving around dice vaults and dice trays and stuff like that. You should totally get some, like these guys. Look at this beautiful dice tray.
Don't put the wood in your nose.
Put it in your nose. And if you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is really, really cool. And yeah, all of our friends' stuff is down below, so just go check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, it's also on the description, so just go down below. Also go check out the Cheeky Bastards. It's an amazing burlesque show. Group. I was gonna say trio, but there's way more than just three. There's three of us in here, so that's probably why I was thinking the word trio. Yeah, go check them out. It's really, really cool. They're doing the what is the official title?
Oh, the Tales of the Necronomicon.
There we go.
The Ballad of Burlesque.
Okay, there we go. See? It's totally an easy title to remember. Do we have any special announce before we jump into character stuff?
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah,
Shit sucks. Make it suck less.
That we should have waited one more minute, but that's good.
Discount Neff, what's up?
Yeah. Discount Neff is always a good thing. All right. Well, I guess let's introduce ourselves and then get into this game. Hey, everybody. I'm Jesus. I'll be your Dungeon Master. To this way of me, we have a Ryan. Who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm not going to be screeching into the microphone today. I'll be playing Zadrith Murs, a Merfolk phantom rogue that apparently decided to multi-weapon into crossbows because shenanigans. I'm sticking with it.
Hey, Cindy, who are you playing?
Hey, my name is Molasses, pronounced I'm playing a female centaur wizard with nothing left to lose.
Yeah.
And everything to gain.
Hey, Trent, who are you playing?
I am playing Chameno Helios, a human paladin who is very concerned at where this campaign is heading.
You should be. Hey, Will, who are you playing?
I am playing Asterion Halfhorn, a Rune Knight fighter who has an uncanny talent for finding rations in unlikely places.
Yes, he does.
You call them rations. I don't think they're rash.
It's called anything that was moving and is no longer moving.
The last one made me roll a con save, okay?
And last but definitely not least, the cutest. Hey, Wolf, who are you playing?
Mouth movie, but sound no make a Reno.
Those words.
Just because you couldn't handle the ration doesn't mean it wasn't good. I'm playing Z, the Satyr Bard, and I went to college.
These are true facts. All right, let's
roll
that beautiful Bing footage. Hello, guys. Totally have the music prepared. Not doing it right now. So let's recap a little bit of what happened last time. So Z squared plus 3. The amazing adventuring party that is currently going out through the land of Theros to defeat these champions, or so-called champions, to try to understand what is happening and why they were brought to this age, which is a long time after their what they propose to be their death, since that's the only way you can get these golden masks. After traveling and exploring that Molasses' village is mostly destroyed, pointing that it could have been a Hydra, exploring the Temple of Nylea and getting some artifacts here and there, as you guys went and kind of stumbled upon a Sayter party, where I believe Chameno, your stuff got stolen, or whose stuff got? Yeah.
Yep.
Chameno, it's
All
in.
but 200 of my gold.
Yes, all of his gold was stolen, and as you guys chased these bandits into this cave, killing a few, some ran away, and currently have the head of the party / the head of these guys pinned, and to be quite honest, scared. So, with that, let us see what y'all are going to do with this man who is currently trapped. As I put in our theme song because I like it a lot. So, you guys currently have just killed this Sayter. This other one is scared, dropped down his weapon as is Maximilian's Earthen Grass. Is that the spell that was casted?
I believe so.
So the earth, yeah, because I remember his feet being completely consumed. So the earth currently is grabbing onto, like, this fist is grabbing on to the Sayter's legs as he's trying to pull out and then fell down to the ground. Zadrith, you're right there. But I'm gonna open it up to everybody. So, guys, what do we do?
Have I slaughtered everyone near me?
There's one guy next to you who dropped his crossbow and is like, man, like this ain't me. This ain't my life.
Unless he well, it doesn't matter. I get an attack of opportunity now against him if he tries to run from me.
Yes, and which note that everyone did level. So fixing those cue cards probably by during intermission. But for now, it is level 5.
I am leveling the heavy crossbow at the dude currently on the floor and being engulfed by earth. And say, all you gotta do is drop the gold, bud, and explain why you stole it in the first place. And I'm pointing it directly at his face.
Roll me an intimidation.
I'm not good at that. Oh, I'm really not good at that. That's a 4. After modifier.
As you load up the bolt and look at him, and then you're not trained in intimidation, right?
Correct.
Okay. As the bolt kind of moves to the side and like, and you kind of like readjust it to have it centered, there's a chuckle that comes from his mouth. Though that amused him.
All right, lower it. Fire at his kneecap.
Roll me to hit. He is restrained, so you have advantage.
But it's a called shot, so would it be disadvantage? I'm not
are
sure
you,
if that...
Are you trying to...
I'm trying to maim him. Without murdering.
I would argue that if you should have advantage and something would give you disadvantage, you
It'd be
should-
a flat
it's a
roll.
straight, yeah. That's what it would be. But what is? Do you want to do a call shot? If so, what is the purpose of the call shot? Because he's not bloodied yet.
Wait, don't I have him still in the earthen grass?
Yeah, he's completely restrained at the moment. That's why. Further, what is a call shot for?
Called shot is for his kneecap, and it's for laughing at me.
I mean, you could just go.
You could just shoot him in his kneecap.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, then roll me to hit. You have advantage on this. He's not fighting back or anything. You can just literally put the crossbow to his kneecap and shoot him.
Cool.
Assuming that there's nothing that happens with the construction of your thingy.
That is a 19 to hit.
All right.
Are we going by initiative order right now?
No. He just went, so everyone else will have a turn. If you guys want to roll like a custom initiative, we can do that, or I'll just whoever speaks first, we'll go with them.
Yeah.
Roll me.
I was just gonna go if we can do that.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move over to the guy who's stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
Z, are you still high as fuck on the 3 sun drops from last session?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm also gonna move over there.
That is 9 points piercing directly to the kneecap.
Okay. 9 points piercing as the bolt goes in, and you see that it kind of goes through and hits the stone behind. You said 9, right?
Yes.
Screw it. Then upon seeing them like try to mess that guy up, I'm just like, all right, cool, sweep the legs. And I just like sweep my pike at this guy.
Okay. At the one right here.
Yeah.
Roll me to hit. All right. After I get this hit, I'll say what Z and Chameno are doing, and then Molasses, what are you doing?
What is that? 16 plus my pike. 24 to hit.
Yeah, roll me damage. You said you're sweeping it towards the legs. Okay.
Yeah.
As you grab it and just move and kind of hit him. Depending on the damage, I'll describe
11.
11 point damage. As you hit him, as it does cut, but it's more the momentum that kind of just makes him spin. And unfortunately, he hits his head on the side of the cave there and cracks it and just falls down dead. As it kind of just does a flip comedically, and then you see the blood start pouring down.
That's the most comedic murder I've seen in years.
I shrug. Mission accomplished.
All right then. With that guy taken care of, Z and Chameno, what are you guys doing as you approach this head dude?
Is he bloodied from the 9 points piercing or nah?
No, he looks really hurt, but he's not bloodied yet.
What? Can I see what's got with the statue that's behind him now?
Yeah, you can investigate that statue.
Like I didn't want to do like a full investigation. I just wanted to see if
Okay.
I could. 'Cause I couldn't make it out from the entrance.
Yeah, so the statue, it looks like a very eroded satyr who has this red drape, like the cloth looks like some of it's been eaten. There's wear and tear on it, but it has this red cloth with green fabric on the tips of it, and it just looks like a satyr who. Like one of its arms is completely clawed off, and the other one's fingers are eroding. He might have had a chalice. You're not quite sure. Something was in his hand, maybe a dagger sticking out. But a lot of the detail has just completely gone away. And then you smell crates of wine throughout this area too.
Okay. I'm gonna put my rapier up to the side of his face, like here.
To this guy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put pressure on it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna move it. So I'm gonna have it ready to cut, but not quite cut yet.
Okay, no problem.
And I'm just going to say, drop the gold and tell us what the fuck you're doing.
Roll me a intimidation.
Can I assist by holding my sword at his throat?
Yeah, roll me with. I mean, that's you have like his friends just died. There's a bolt through his knee. Yeah, roll with advantage.
Let me know if it doesn't work.
I'm watching the entrance to the cave. Make sure we don't get sneaked up upon.
Do the second roll. Okay. Yeah, 18.
18.
My second roll was a 6.
That moment when his own kind is scarier than a merfolk.
Perceiving behind you, right? To see if anyone's coming up. Roll me a perception, Molasses, when you get back.
Okay, hang on. I'm just grabbing it then.
Okay. You see that he kind of looks. He shakes as he does. He kind of moves to the left. He gets a little bit of a cut from the sword, and just like he's really fucked. All right. and kind of goes to his back, pulls out a coin purse that looks extremely familiar to yours, Chameno, and just drops it to the side, by your feet. As the coin
I'm
is
gonna pick it up and kind of somewhat count, not really count, but
once you look, it doesn't
sure
look
that-
like anything was really moved. It's even your same tie, so like you know that it hasn't been inspected at all.
Good.
I got a 4 to perception.
4, you are positive that no one is behind you. Like there's nobody coming. Everything's clear. You checked everything. You're so confident actually that the hallway's next to you. You don't even need to check it.
Yeah. We're good, guys.
Okay, but he didn't answer my question.
Well, sorry, what was your question? What are you doing here?
I asked him. No, I asked him why he was doing this.
It's not often that you see a couple of random folk just walking by. It was a bit of fun.
Okay, I'll lean in close
Okay.
and just say, "Don't fuck with us. I'm the fuck mothering chosen of Xenagos." At which point, I will slide the blade down before I sheath it,
Okay.
and I will call non-lethal on this.
Okay.
I'm just trying to scar him, not.
Okay, as you definitely do the scar, and roll me an insight, Z.
That's a 21.
As you do see that his eyes are on you, and like the cut, like he flinches, because the pain, but he keeps his eyes on you the whole time, and you're feeling a
Sexual tension.
yeah, I mean 100% always, but it's more of a bit of fear for sure. But like a wave of, oh shit, is this real? And when you sheath the blade, he just looks at you and nods. And there's a grin that he's trying to hide.
Well,
But
I'm
I
gonna,
noticed the grin.
You do notice a grin, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean back after this has taken place and say, "Well, this seems like it's resolved." I'm just gonna look over at Z, look at Chameno, slowly put the golden mask back onto my face, and be like, "I'm gonna check our flanks, just to be sure." And
Molasses,
I'm
you already checked. Everything's fine.
no. I meant she checked back the way we
No,
came.
no. Molasses checked. Everything is fine. She's so positive that everything's perfectly fine.
Still really want to check this flank.
You can check whatever you want. I'm just like,
Alright.
to Molasses, like, you already, like, what is he doing? You already checked.
Also, you say you're gonna go do stuff. I will just say that I've still got a conversation to have with this man.
Enjoy, Chameno. Babysit the. I'm just gonna look over it. Trips at this guy, and then I'm going to.
Sure.
I'm gonna movement and bonus action dash
Okay.
to get over here, assuming I'm moving via combat. Otherwise, I'm
Yep, that's fine.
yeah.
can move
And then perception check.
Roll on perception.
Okay, cool. That is a 25.
As you move, you see crates full of what looks to be some fruit that's going bad. A crate of strawberries that looks very well kept. A lot of wine and a lot of barrels that look like they've been gone through already. And then an exit going in that direction.
Okay.
Can I look in the other direction?
Sure, rolling perception. And place your menu where you want to end up.
Famous last words.
Not super great. 14.
14. So in this hall, there's really nothing. Same thing in the other hallway where the torches are. Making sure I'm the right layer. Okay, cool. These two metal bars look like it actually does not connect. One is kind of like 4 inches or so off, so you can easily open it. The other one doesn't have any latches to it. But what you do see in the corners is a lot of hay, a couple of pillows, and what looks to be maybe like a table that has a vase with flowers that have died. You get a pretty easy impression of what they do over here.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Live their lives.
Live their lives and hang out. Just have cuddle parties.
They hold hands.
They hold hands.
This is a prison.
There is no locks on these prisons. Like, it might have been like that might have been a thing in the past, but it's rusted. It's broken. This is probably where they hang out, drink, and then just hold hands.
This is the fetish part of the dungeon.
So-
I want to come investigate this other door, though.
Okay, this is the one that's ajar that cannot close, and you'll see some hay and bedding as well there too.
Okay.
And then this is the one that closes but doesn't have a locking mechanism at all, and it's very rusted. And then you see same thing, pillows, blankets. This is where the vase with the flowers that are dead, and then there's probably some like wine glasses throughout, and like some bottles of rum that have just been completely drinking up and just like kind of scattered.
Hey, Zadrith.
I'm within earshot. What's going on, Z? How you doing?
Just having grown up with the satyrs during the time of their ultimate debaucheries, there's no non-fetish part of the dungeon.
This
Point
is
taken. Point taken.
Jesus, is this
Yes.
a throne?
No, this is a statue of a satyr with a red cloth that has green trimmings on the side.
Can I go to the
Fetish dungeon?
exit
Yes.
over this way and just kind of peek out from cover? And
Sure.
I don't know. I've got an iffy feeling we're technically in a bottleneck, and like
when you look out, you at this angle of the mountains, you can probably see bits of coastal line, and you just see a lot of mountainside.
okay.
Z, I don't see an upside to keeping this guy alive.
I do. I'm actually going to use my bonus action Unsettling Words,
Okay.
which will be a 6 being taken off of his next saving throw.
All right.
And I'm going to use my Fey Present.
Okay.
Oh no.
There's a wisdom save, right?
Oh
Yes.
no.
And I'm gonna do the frightening one, not the charming one.
How much was taken off? 6?
6.
Okay, so that is a total of 11.
Okay. That does not beat my 14. So he is now frightened of me.
Yes, he is.
And I'm going to get real close to him. And I'm gonna ask what he's laughing about.
Bless you.
As
Gesundheit.
Ah, thank you.
as your eyes shift into this ethereal darkness, and he just looks frightened as you ask him.
Before he starts talking,
Yeah.
I am going to cast Zone of Truth.
That's a ritual that takes a bit of preparation time.
I think he can cast it as an action.
One
spell.
action.
Yeah.
Can you action it?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Oh.
can do it as a ritual, which does not use
Oh.
a spell slot.
Okay,
Okay, which
fair.
is a
Sorry.
Charisma
I wasn't
save or
trying to
wisdom?
rules lawyer. I've only ever seen that like set up.
Yeah. Is it a wizard or a charisma save?
Charisma check.
Okay. That is a total of 9.
Doesn't pass.
Yep. Okay. Also, Z and Chameno, you both need to save roll as well because it is a 20-foot area.
Yep.
And what am I rolling? Charisma?
Charisma save versus Chameno's DC.
Z over here. I choose to pass. Oh God.
What's save DC, Chameno?
15.
15. Okay. You just let me know if you guys pass or not.
I passed.
And just let you know that you're
Hold on.
not allowed to tell a lie if you fail. You can say whatever you want, and you can not answer questions, but you just cannot lie. You are a liar.
Pant on
Fear.
a pond.
As Z, as you ask him, he has to tell the truth. I was laughing and smiling because if it is true, then that's great news. We know that I know, he hears my prayers.
At this
Prayers
mo-
for what?
For parting, for laughter, for fun.
Who's he? I call
Why
out.
do you?
I've already named my god 5 times since we've been in here.
yeah.
And called
Xenagos.
myself as...
I have a question for him.
Sure.
Why do you pray to a god that is no longer part of Nyx?
See, that's what he wants you to think.
Oh no.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Oh no. It's transcending campaigns.
Zadrith.
At this point, I'm going to walk around the corner back into this little entrance and walk around and just kind of look over to Asterion and point over my shoulder and say, "Well, there's nothing that direction except another exit. You find anything interesting over there?"
Mating chambers.
Of course, part of the course. And then I'm just gonna look over at this scene unfolding and be like, I actually don't have anything super witty to say here. So, you know, I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna let them do their thing.
Okay.
I will ask Chameno if that was his last question that he had.
Sometimes it is better to be the passenger than the driver.
Again, I see no worth to keeping him alive.
He does like look back and forth between both of y'all
so-
when he says that.
Was that your last question?
Yes.
Okay. Z will look at him and smile.
He looks back and smiles.
And he'll say, yes. Xenagos has heard your prayers, and that is why I am here. But I need you to do something to prove yourself.
He looks at you very intently, like a yes. What's happening? Yes.
I need you to prove that you've got the strength to do what needs to be done.
Looks at you. Says nothing at the moment.
I want you to hit me so that I can feel with all of my being how serious you are about the cause.
Oh no.
He's I got this, and reels in back, and he's going for a swing.
I stand there.
Okay. That is a dirty 20, as I need to double check if it is a dirty 20. Where is you? Oh, there we go. Nope, I lied. That is a 19.
That hits.
Okay, as that is going to be 2 points of bludgeoning damage, since he is not a
Cool.
monk. Okay, as he just hits you, as you, oh, it hurts a bit. It stings for sure. You've taken harder hits though.
I have a reaction when I take damage.
Oh
from
no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
And at second level,
Yes.
I am going to Hellish Rebuke.
Right. He needs to make a dexterity save, which he automatically fails because he is restrained.
And frightened.
And he's frightened. Alright, roll me some damage.
Oof, that's only 9.
9 total?
Mhm.
Alright, well, he's bloodied now. As the flames kind of go around and he burns and screams. "Ugh, you fucking tricked me."
You can give a hit for the cause, but not take one?
I'm here, aren't I?
Are you? He'll nod to Chameno and then walk over to the statue.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mutter, "Oh lord, this is getting weird." Down goes the hot sauce.
Alright,
I almost feel bad for doing this, but I'm gonna swing at him.
you
Want me to do this? Like,
I already put a bolt in his kneecap. He's already like maimed.
Asterion has no qualms.
Yeah, we're just
burns.
doing the scene with the cop from Reservoir Dogs.
With all of you guys doing this, he is completely restrained. He is bloodied, burning at the moment. You guys can tag team this.
Oh lord.
Alrighty.
So yeah, if you guys want to both roll with advantage, you can.
I got a 14 and a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit with him being restrained and everything.
The second
21.
hit, I'm going to. Well, if you're
21 hits.
doing it, then I won't.
You guys can both roll damage if you want.
15.
Okay.
11 and 12.
All right. As you stab at him with your pike, and then he's completely immobile as the sword kind of just goes over, hits him on the head, not quite cut off as he's still kind of bleeding, and just second swing finish it off, and he is completely dead. There's a bird that's in the cave trapped a little bit. Just kind of need to shoot him off. Molasses is taking care of it. So Z, you approach the statue. What do you do?
I'm gonna do a for real investigation.
Okay, roll investigation.
18.
18. As you're moving, kind of looking throughout this statue, you're not really finding anything. You find the two holders for torches that you that are, I'll say at the moment, are not lit. You're just kind of moving and gliding. Just doesn't seem to be anything really particular about this, but that doesn't settle well. As you're kind of moving in and out, and for the hell of it, you kind of have to step on to where the statue's knees are, and you can peek your hand inside the chalice that it has, and there is a very odd shaped stone inside that is not part of the rock that this is.
Can I remove it?
Yeah, as you kind of pick it up. It's a little heavier than you would imagine. Just not anything that you can't pick up with your hand. It's just you kind of do a double take to try to lift it, and when you grab it, it's a stone that is carved, very well carved too. It's it has not eroded or anything like the rest of the stone, but it's in the head of a solder with these beautiful mutton chops.
I will take it.
Okay.
Can I see if I can identify the setter whose stature this is?
Roll me religion.
$22.
You are pretty sure. I mean, they just mentioned Xenagos. That's probably him.
And you said the statue's got a shawl. on it, right?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's the length of the statue, so it measures maybe about 14 feet. So it looks like Cindy, the one that your mom was given for Christmas. So it's pretty long. It does look like it's attached to the back. You can probably lift it if you really wanted it to.
I'm going to.
Okay. You can add that to your inventory as well if you want.
Yep. I'm going to actually immediately put it on.
Okay.
As halfway between like a Stevie Nicks shawl and like the Fourth Doctor's super scarf.
Okay.
I'm going to say out loud to the group that statue is Xenagos, and I'm going to point over at the guy that I just killed. If that was his champion, number one, this was easy. Number two, we should put our masks together again. I'm going to hold out my mask.
I am already actively winging my mask at him at like terminal velocity.
Z will hand you his mask and say, I've already told you about the champion.
As you guys all start putting your masks together, you still see that Xenagos' constellation is not on there.
I mean, that's not surprising.
As a player or as a character?
Probably both. I will say
Is Clothis still lit?
Lotus is still lit. Which I believe from our discussions you probably wouldn't know who she is.
Yeah, would we even know that
I
Clothis
don't
exists if we
think
died in the Fourth
so.
Age?
Yeah, do not think that you would know who Clothis is. But
I thought we
Cindy
came-
and Will, just so you guys know, Xenagos was the god that had red and green. But after he fell, a new one kind of took up that mantle by the name of Clothis.
I mean, couldn't we like process of elimination? Like all these other like constellations are in here, but there's like one that isn't the one we would recognize as Xenagos. There's a new
yes,
one.
you recognize that there's a new constellation, and it is
Okay.
not Xenagos' constellation.
Okay.
And most temples that you guys have been look great, beautifully pristine, and is part of the centralized focus of that city. This looks like it's been like time has just taken over it. It doesn't look like it's been manually destroyed. It just looks like time has just kind of eroded it.
Z has an idea to get information.
Okay.
Is there a way for us to dislodge him from the rock?
As soon as Molasses lets go of the spell, yeah.
I contemplate letting go of the spell.
Wait, dislodge the statue or dislodge the now dead guy?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The
yeah.
now dead guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll let go of the spell.
Okay. The earth kind of like opens up a little bit.
Do
I am
we feel that
earthbound.
we have explored this zone enough?
Asterion kind of took the right, and Molasses took the front, and Zadrith took the left.
It's a pretty empty cave.
Cool. I'm going to ask Asterion to pick up the now dead guy and say we should go back to where they were all meeting before.
I shrug and grab him by the leg and just start walking.
I'm going to grab my mask back from Chameno and put it back on my face and be like, "What? It's really comfy." And then follow Asterion's lead out of the front of the cave.
Okay.
I'll go.
So you guys are trying to make your way back to where they were parting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
ran
I
from
could,
them.
Yeah.
I could use some more sundew. I'm chosen, man.
All right. I would like one of you guys to roll me a survival to track your way back.
You get it.
Isn't it straight?
I mean, you guys were kind of moving around throughout the forest, and you had to keep up with this person.
Well, it's not
I got
me.
a 12.
12. Okay. I will say that you do find it, but it takes you a lot longer than you wanted to. Maybe about 30 minutes or so. And if I still have...
Boulder already.
Dead guy doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys, I will place y'all here. Nope, that's not the right map. Here, there we go. As you guys are moving throughout, and again, taking a little bit longer than you wanted to, by the time you get to the location where the river was kind of crossing and had a little fork and everyone was partying, nobody is there. You see some pan flutes laid on the ground. You see some bottles of wine that have been like dropped. Some chalices that have been left behind. Wooden plates and spoons. Okay. It's a little dirty.
All right, I brush it on my clothing.
You have a pan flute.
Z will ask Asterion to put the guy's body on the rock he was hanging out on.
The large centralized rock is easy enough. You can do that.
Z will do his best sadder like party call to see if he can get people over here.
Roll me a performance.
Should I start puppeteering the corpse? Because I mean, I can. It just might
That's
not
a
be the best.
28.
Holy shit!
All right, I'm gonna roll a big die then and see what number of people hear this.
Are you rolling your mystery die?
You know what? Let's roll the mystery die because that was a 1 too. So I'm gonna roll again. All right. As 4 Satyrs kind of like move throughout. No, he's back. And like 4 satyrs are kind of moving from the back end of the woods closer to you guys. What are you guys doing?
I'm just standing there ominously with a golden mask on and a heavy crossbow in hand.
Why are you wearing the mask?
Because it's comfy! What?
Isn't it? It's made out of gold.
And?
I mean, we were told they fitted us perfect.
Yeah,
They
they
do.
fit perfectly. It's ergonomic. Fits perfectly to the face. You put it on, it's like a second skin. It's great.
Yeah, every like minute or so, I'm gonna side eye you for wearing the mask.
This isn't the first time I've done it.
So, Molasses, what are you doing?
I give it a whirl.
Put on. I mean, it's a perfect fit. Feels nice, I guess.
This is
Yeah.
really nice in the summer heat.
The metal mask. It's really nice in the summer heat.
It's at the moment it's cooling.
Well, I mean, it's still cold from my bag and from the cave. It hasn't heated up yet.
It's gonna. You imagine it's gonna heat up in maybe like 10-20 minutes or so. But as these 4 satyrs are kind of
Take
moving
it off.
in, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna look expectantly over to Z and be like, I don't know what the intention of this is, but fuck it, we're doing it live.
Z is going to focus to get himself kind of glowy.
Okay.
Oh, he's still high as fuck.
And he's going to state that Xenagos has heard their prayers and the prayers of their leader and has sent a champion to come speak to them.
You see 2 of them have their jaw drop as 2 of them kind of look confused. Roll me perception, everybody.
Wow.
What?
That dice rolled really funny because it landed on 20 and then just spun around D&D Beyond and still landed on a natural 20, so a 28.
28. Okay, that definitely passes.
19.
8. Both of those pass. Z and Asterion.
12.
12. That's not a pass, unfortunately. Asterion, what did you get?
14.
14. So everybody except for the 2 satyrs, obviously. As you see one of the younger for the girls kind of looks towards the tallest of the satyrs, and you barely hear her say, "Xena who?" As 2 of the kind of older looking ones have their jaws dropped. What do you say, Z? Yes.
Sorry.
Zadrith?
Cut out. What are they?
I have a question as a player.
Yeah, then I'll go to Molasses. What's up?
I allegedly died in the 4th age. I would know who Xenagos is, right?
Yes, you would know who Xenagos is.
Okay. And I heard her say Xenahu.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn and kind of like stage whisper at her. Have you not heard of the god of revels, child?
They look confused as the two older ones look like they know what you're talking about. What are you doing, Molasses?
Oh, my computer cut out because I accidentally hit the FN button and it like went black. What did we encounter?
There was 4 satyrs that came by with the party call that Z did. 2 are aware what he's saying and understand what he's saying. The other 2 look like they have no idea at all who Xenagos is.
Oh, okay. So they didn't see us like shoot people at the party?
No,
at
they
the
probably
moment, you don't know if they care or what's happening. They just are kind of like, oh, they heard a call. They saw their leader on the stone, and their Z started talking immediately. So that's kind of where we are, where everything is being processed at the moment.
Okay.
With all that happening, and what Zadrith said, Z, what are you doing? Oh,
Genius idea.
yeah,
Oh no. Hold on, let me go into Twitch and fire up. I've got an idea, but it's really stupid.
I've met Xenagos.
Oh, fuck.
Well, when?
I've spent a lot of time around Xenagos.
Oh no.
I am very familiar with what Xenagos' physical form looked like.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Zadrith is slowly cracking a smile. Not quite sure what's going on, but 100% there for it.
I will say that Xenagos' Chosen has a couple of questions.
Okay.
And I will snap and do a minor illusion. And when I do, a about twice normal size version of Xenagos' form will appear behind me and then slowly fade out Cheshire Cat smile with just the smile at the end before it poops.
Okay.
Do you need a performance?
Yeah, I
for
would
that,
say roll me
or-
performance with advantage.
Okay, 20 either way.
20. Okay. Even with their abilities to see through illusionary stuff, the highest was an 18. So they both, 2 of them immediately drop to a knee as you're saying this, and the image of Xenagos appears behind them. And you see that one kind of grabs the little girl and puts it down, and the tallest of them, like this is probably really, really young Sayter, just like, what? Who's that? So what are you doing, Z? As the guy just like, all right, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but he takes a knee too.
You're muted.
I'm going to ask them to kindly fill us in on what happened since the last age. Seeing as Xenagos sent us here from back then.
Let me roll a history to see how much knowledge the eldest has.
Can I?
That was the weirdest fucking... Yeah, what's up?
Wolf, I'm so sorry if this backfires. Can I fog cloud for effect? Like, not with the intent of fog clouding the, like, area around us, but just, like, add some, like, mysticism to the ground?
You need.
No, okay, okay, never mind.
Like, they're already
Sorry.
bowing.
Yeah. Sorry. It might be overkill. Okay.
Okay. So...
Too many cooks, Ryan.
Yeah. It's fine. This is your moment. Go for it, bud. I'm here for it. I was just trying to add some ambiance, but there's enough.
Okay, as the eldest looks at you. From what my grandmother has said, and when I mean older, I mean like young 30s, so like they're not terribly old, but they look like they're the eldest amongst the 4 that have gotten here. From what my grandmother has told me.
30s is old to you?
No, just oldest amongst them.
Satyrs might age differently. They might like look super young. They might look 30, but actually be like hundreds of years old. We don't know. Like Z could be a senior citizen by now.
I mean, I'm Captain America age at least. Like, let's be real here.
Fuck.
I mean, kind of you all are.
Yeah. We're all in triple digits, friends.
Yeah. As she looks at you. Yeah, my grandmother told me that there was a fall, and when Xenagos fell, many titans escaped, and there was Clothis now who entrapped them. And after that, it seems as though the actions of people have driven away worship to the gods, and more focuses on them. Almost like worship is being divided between chosens and the gods. And the gods praise their chosen, for at least the worship stays close by, if you will. So we party and we stay close to our god in hopes of a return. But it seems as though Clothis has still taken hold where he was. But it looks like he's returned now, so everything Grandma said was true.
Z will ask if there's any elders he could potentially speak to.
Yeah, is Gam around?
As now that she's talking, you never brought the head, right? Just the decapitated body?
Did I decapitate him?
He was decapitated.
Oh, well, I would have had him set up on the rock with the head sitting on the body. Grabbed a branch or something to keep it there, you know?
As she... Okay. Kind of takes a step back. That was our elder. And point to the guy that's dead. And... I mean, he looks maybe a couple years older than you, Z. Minus the time travel.
Well, I guess that's all we can learn here. Thank you. We will do our best to bring Xenagos' glorious image back. He'll take a couple steps closer.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to sleep them.
Sure. Roll me your d8s. As I will have dice here to represent their HP. And we will see how this goes.
Hey, whoa, that one's going insane.
Insane.
No, because the D8s are like...
Diamond shaped.
Yeah, there are 2 triangles.
Uh-huh.
It was just spinning on one of the points. One of them just kept going until it finally hit another dice. 19.
19. One's asleep. The so 2 of them fall asleep immediately, and then 2 are half awake.
Can I narratively say it's the youngest of the 2?
Sure. Yeah.
Or the youngest 2 of the 4?
Yeah, that's fine. As the youngest of the 2 falls asleep.
All right. With that, I'll walk back to the group. Say I think that's the best information we're getting here. and we should probably continue on our way. As
You
I
don't have much of a life expectancy, do you?
Nudge the guy off the rock.
As he kind of falls off, there's a little bit of a scream, but you see that the one of the guys is kind of pulling the two sleeping ones away. Doesn't know to bow or what to do, but just starts dragging them into the forest.
As they're walking off, Z will just kind of shout, not towards them, just in general. Party loud enough that Nyx can hear you.
You will hear "Party on, yeah, party on." But with that encounter, is there anything specific that you guys want to do before you guys get your rest?
From the side flank of that cave that I searched, did it look like there was like foodstuffs? I vaguely remember there being like
there was it was rotting fruit.
Rotting fruit. Okay. So not usable food stuff.
Not usable food, but there's definitely wine.
Alcohol.
There's alcohol for sure.
Oh yeah, rotting fruit is just not quite fermented enough alcohol. I know.
I slapped him on the shoulder. There's some goat legs lying around.
I mean, if there was nothing in the cave, let's keep heading on where we're heading, and then look to Asterion and be like, is the goat leg cooked or is it still biting?
It's still pretty bloody if you're asking for specifics, but sure. You realize what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I'm not quite sure. Oh, wait, it just clicked. Oh. Let's not eat that. Zadrith's just gonna kind of look and be like, pretty sure that might be a little offensive.
Zadrith, roll me a history if you do not mind.
Sure, I don't have that trained. That's an 8.
8. Okay. Then never mind.
Oh. Oof.
All right. Yes.
Zadrith, that's my culture. It's not very rude to eat the fallen.
It's rude of you to think it's rude to not eat them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. It's
You're
considered
essentially wasting their deaths are in vain now.
Wait,
the
I'm just gonna look to Asterion wide-eyed and be like, it's an insult not to cannibalize your own? Like, I'm half confused and just like kind of shocked. Like, that's definitely not where I come from.
You fall in battle. We consume your greatness so that it may go back to the tribe.
Oh. I mean, that does make sense. Like in a kind of ritualistic sort of way. You know, I won't judge. You do you, Asterion.
You do you, boo boo.
If you fall
Typically, worthy foes, but in a pinch.
In a pinch, anything will do. Okay. And then I'll kind of do a half bow to Asterion and be like, if you fall in battle, it would be an honor to consume your flesh.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Good to know.
I put a hand on his shoulder and I want you to.
Oh God.
If it means that much to you, friend, I would consider breaking my no meat rules for you.
Distribute my weapons amongst yourselves and feast upon my flesh.
This is the weirdest way to offer future rations I've ever seen. But no, I'm kidding. But
So
I think we're still headed southward.
yes,
I don't think
The Hitos Mire next.
the Hetos Mire.
Yeah, we were headed towards Asphodel.
I think
Asphodel the name of the
Hitos Meyer, yeah.
peninsula. Hitos Myers, where
Asphodel is also the name of the town.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the city of where the not Redead.
It's where
Returned.
Gary is from.
Indeed.
Isn't that the city of the Returned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you guys start heading south and further back, I would like yes.
Oh wait, this will be relevant later.
Okay.
I'll ask when it's relevant.
As you guys are heading in this direction, hopefully you can see my arrow.
Oh,
We
it's only
can't-
10. It's only 10 feet away.
It's only 10 feet away.
fuck yeah, 10 feet.
So close. If I can have, if you have them trained, you can choose to pick either or. But if not, then I'm going to ask you to roll me a knowledge, history. But if you have nature trained, you can also roll nature. Your choice.
I'm gonna roll nature.
I don't have either one of those trained.
I got
Zadrith,
that
18.
one. Okay, yep. All right. This is the furthest south you've ever gone, Mr.
I got
Photo.
19 on history.
18
Yeah, I
history.
got an
Okay.
18 in history.
Okay. Cool.
I assume there were insects, some sort of flora, fauna.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is sort of my neck of the woods. Would I not have a little?
No, because you
No,
failed the
okay.
earlier one, so I'm gonna.
Okay,
So
okay,
you
that's
have a
that's
second
10.
chance. A 10.
that's a 10 on history.
Okay, and you, Asterion, you got an 18.
22.
22. Okay, so two 18s and a 22. As you guys are getting.
Aren't you from more of like the Molasses Harbor area?
Exile gonna exile. I made landfall from this bay into about this region.
Oh, okay.
He like Hitos Myers, pretty much my neck of the woods.
As Zadrith, you do know these areas, so you would know, to your neck of the woods, you would know how to navigate and go through. There's something that's kind of odd and fishy. That's no pun intended, but that's fishy about the situation, and it's just.
I take offense to that. Fishy.
It's
No, I'm kidding.
it's almost like and maybe it's just you're excited that you're going to you're finally going to be around water, but just it seems closer. And again, your body's kind of just tweaking as the days go by, that you're just, I'm just really excited. So I'm perceiving these things maybe a little bit more than everybody else. I'm kind of smelling the salt in the air. The humidity is definitely something that you're gravitating towards, or there's something that you're welcoming. But Chameno, Asterion, and Z, it kind of hits home, and the past 3 days or so, you've been kind of toying with this idea, and it's been just in the back of your head, not anything to pay in mind really. But once you saw this, it kind of just oh shit, this might have more truth to what I thought. It feels as though the coastline has moved further up, and you confirm this when you see a boat that has been overturned and is being used as a bridge. And I will place you guys on that map as soon as I find the map. Where the fuck did I put it? Okay, here. And I need to. Yep, your minis are there. Okay, cool. And Zadrith, you smell hints of salt water as you guys are at top here on the map.
Yeah.
Would I know that this is way too far inland?
Yeah, you're expecting maybe a couple of days more at the fastest, and you guys have been traveling pretty fast for sure. Your pups have been growing; they're doing quite fine. I'm just going to pretend that the pups are always perfectly fine and nothing bad will ever happen to the babies, and they're just perfectly cute wolves at all time. Same thing with the rats.
I'm just trying to raise my wolf to adulthood.
Yeah, I mean, you will certainly do that as long as you don't die. Your wolves will be raised to the adulthood.
I'm gonna note to the party, just... This is way too far inland for a boat of all things to be. Like... The rest of you guys, you're gonna notice I'm tensing up. This is... Something's off. Something feels wrong.
Well,
You guys have had a couple of...
geography changes though. Maybe the boat was here when water here. You know how it goes.
We don't build boats this far from where shores should be.
Jesus,
Yes.
have we had a long rest during travel?
Yes. Oh, 100%. You've had many, many long rests. Because of that, you guys have had maybe about a week or so of travel. Wolf...
Health.
I said yes. Everybody's back at full health, spells, everything. So you guys can do that right now. We jump really fast physically here, so please go up to full everything. And because you guys have been traveling for a week, Wolf, you have a message on Discord.
That sounds magical.
Yeah.
Noticing that this is a weird environment, I'd like to, and that we're on a new day, I'd like to take out the masks and get blessings.
Sure. Yeah. I will 100% say that you guys have had the opportunity to do that. 100%.
I'm drawing a blank on which blessing would be good for me.
We can choose those blessings in a second, because we're kind of hitting that time, and I know Will went to the restroom, so it's gonna be a second. I would like everyone to roll me for this moment. Roll me a perception check, please.
17.
17. Okay. Unfortunately, that is a fail.
26.
That is a pass.
19.
19 is a fail.
Haha, expertise go burr. Rogue doing rogue
that's
things.
kind of been on there for a while.
24.
24 passes. As Zadrith, as you were so sure and kind of looking at the water and just staring at this, you see what looks to be like a pool of water swirling, but nothing around it is swirling. Like something's manifesting the water. And Z, you swear you heard the water just fall from where this boat bridge was, and just you see the ripples kind of moving throughout. I will say Z and Zadrith have one action. What do you want to do?
I'm putting the golden mask on and readying the heavy crossbow.
Okay.
This, and just kind of muttering to myself, this isn't right. Like, something is wrong. Like...
Yep.
Okay. So you have a ready action to shoot if you want with your bow. And Z, what about you?
Putting the mask on and getting ready to start slinging bard bolts if I need to.
All right. Bard bolts at the ready. As you guys see these two elementals just sum up from the water below. And we'll see what you guys do when we get back. I'm gonna ask you to roll initiative. So we'll do.
Are they water elementals?
They are water elementals, yes.
I've got an idea.
No, well, he said the thing.
All
I'll
right.
do it again.
Do it again. So we'll roll initiative and we'll pick bonds and boons in a second. And we'll do that on break. So we'll be back in about 15. And yeah, so we'll see you guys in a second.
By the power of skull.
Thunder!
Gray skull. Yeah.
Thunder!
Oh, are you
Thunder!
are you gonna
Oh, look at
chop
that
his head
sword.
off, or are you uniting him?
Look how good that head looks.
That tip is bent. Excalibur.
Hey, Hey, sometimes it bends to left or right, alright, Tabitha? Don't judge.
Sometimes there's two.
Sometimes it's both left and right.
And face the challenges of the Dungeon Master.
You are a worthy opponent.
I want that hour and a half or whatever it was back.
Sorry, can't have it. Hey everybody, welcome back. As boons have been chosen, as initiative has been rolled, as there's these two water elements in this what looks to be a pile of ships that have kind of been eroded and used throughout as bridges here and there, and you do see shrapnel of wood throughout these puddles of water that have that definitely does smell akin to salt water. Going to switch from our happy little theme song to what is called battle music. So, Fishy boy, Zadrith, you go first. What do you want to do?
Alrighty. Let me just measure this real quick. And then what's my range there? It's 55. There's a rock in the way there. I can probably get over that.
I'll say that the distance between everything would be about 10 feet. So this is generally 10 feet to get down here.
10 feet?
Yes, so this drop is 10 feet. The water is.
Oh, you're talking about elevation. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of move up and be like, what in the actual hell are these? And ready action, fire the heavy crossbow at either one of them if either of them makes an hostile action towards the party.
Okay. Noted. Well, their speed is 90 as long as they're touching water, so...
Holy crap. I guess the thing they're going to be attacking is me, because I stepped forward.
Yep, that will be the end of their movement.
Oh, heck.
And actually, nope, sorry.
Oh, heck, oh, geez, oh, heck.
Okay, so they're both going to try to do a slam attack.
I'm not okay with this.
That does trigger your ready action.
Yeah.
So, 17, and then a 13, which I believe 13 misses.
The 13 misses. I'll fire on the one that hit.
Okay, and then this is a 17, and then a 16.
Both hit.
Okay, so this guy hit you first, this guy hit second.
Wait, they do 2 attacks?
They do 2 attacks.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it here because it's easier. As this is going to be... Ryan, don't die.
I don't know how okay with
this.
this
Those are
I am.
D20s, not bad.
Oh, I was about to say, what? But that's not much better. I am very bloodied.
As that is 43 points of bludgeoning damage as these 2 elementals just swirl up almost like whirlwinds as they're kind of using the water as propeller, and they leap up as half the body kind of emerges onto the land as the second part just kind of drizzles, let's say, on top of them and just makes them to these 15 feet high things as both of them hit you, and you're only able to dodge one of them, but as you do 43 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, and then my crack back because they definitely attacked me.
Yep.
That is a 9.
To save him.
What's your reaction?
That cloud rune.
Oh, yes. You can switch the damage if you so wished. Right? You can move it somewhere, right?
Yeah, if he's within 30 feet of me...
Which they are.
You can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead.
Okay.
Using the same roll. I can only use it... This is the one time I can use it, but I can basically cause the one elemental to attack the other.
Okay, so I'm going to use the last attack if that's good. Yeah, so the last attack, what I'm looking at here, are 8 and 8, so that's 16. So we're going to reduce 20 points of damage. And this elemental is taking 20 points of damage. Because 8 plus 8 plus 4 is 20. So
I am not bloodied.
You took 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and this elemental took 20. Because it is bludgeoning damage, so it takes... Oh, well, does not really take 20 now, does it?
I'm just gonna enjoy the fact I just saw one of the water elementals wallop the other one.
As its fist goes towards you, and Asterion grabs its rune, and a cloud just appears as the a la Portal style. It just kind of punches the elemental in the water and just.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Firing heavy crossbow because that was my ready action.
Yes, it was.
On that one.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll me damage.
Alrighty. 8 points piercing. They're water elementals. It's just gonna get stuck in them.
I mean, it still does damage.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to shout back to the party, fuck! Like, I'm not okay.
Hey, it's a walking pond.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Can you swim in them?
Technically, you can. It's one of their abilities, actually. They drown you. All right.
What if I can breathe underwater?
Yeah.
Then you will just take bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
All right. With that, it is Z's turn.
Cool. For my bonus action, I hex.
Okay, which one are
This
you hexing? This one? All right, got it. Let me put a little marker. Yeah, Hexarino.
For my action, I will reach up to my wire-wrapped gem I have around my neck, and I will smash it.
Okay.
It's my emerald gem. So now I'm getting a water elemental.
Copy.
Oh no!
Paste.
That one is not hexed.
This one is not hexed, and you also need control of it. Yeah, let's just give everybody control of it. There you go. You have a water boy. Is it a water elemental or yeah, yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Water boy.
Yeah, a water elemental is summoned as if you just cast the conjure elemental spell.
All right. Because I'm not reading those rules. Here you go. You have water elemental. Look up the stats. You got it.
I already have them up.
Okay. Cool.
I pulled them up when I've got one.
I got an idea. There we go. There we go. So.
Because unless they were gonna swim up and bubble at us nicely, I was gonna be.
My fan is making a weird noise. I'm sorry. What did you do?
Unless they were gonna swim up and bubble at us happily, I was gonna smash this gem.
So. Well, I mean, hey, it's a good time to use it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, fight water with water.
That's how the saying goes. Fight water with water.
It's water elemental fight club.
And that would be an action and a bonus action, so that's. I move here.
Strategic, like it. Okay. With that, it is Molasses' turn.
All right, I am going to magic missile.
Oh, I do have a quick question.
Yes, what's up?
When does
There
my
we go.
water elemental do stuff?
On your turn.
Yeah.
On my turn?
Yeah, I just simplified it and it's on your turn instead of they have their own initiative.
Okay.
All right. Water missile. Magic missile automatically hits, so roll me some damage.
All right, and that is a 1d4 plus 1.
Per missile. So, what level did you cast that at? 1, 2, or 3?
A level 2.
2. So it's going to base is 3 missiles. So at level 2, it's going to be 4 d4s plus 1 for each one. So 4d4 plus 4 at the end of the day.
So 5.
If y'all don't mind,
5.
I put the purple
5.
modifier on
20 damage.
on Wolf's water
Okay.
elemental just so we would differentiate it and know it was friendly.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Actually, that's something I should have done. 20 damage.
Yeah, I got a like perfect 4 4s, each 1 plus 1. So 5 all the way around.
Nice. As your magic missiles go and hit it, and as all these 4 missiles kind of shoot from your hands, exactly that noise right there. As it collides into it and just kind of fireworks explodes inside, and it's kind of moving around. I believe. Nope, it is not bloodied. But it's really hurt. And Molasses, You notice that did quite a bit of damage in comparison to the bolt.
Wait, which one did she fire on?
This one, right?
That one?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're
that
like,
is not the one I fired a bolt at. But
correct. You fired at this one.
Okay.
You're like, oh, that did some good damage. All right. Magic missiles are definitely effective. All right. Good to know. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. With that, it is Asterion's turn. Asterion, what do we do? Yes.
I forgot to say it, but wisdom saves. Or no, dex saves are the saves that they get a negative that they've decided.
Oh, for the hex.
My hex.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Dex saves.
Okay. Because I noticed that these 6 necrotic damage and then the save. Cool. Alrighty, Asterion, what do we do?
Bonus action, grow big.
Okay. I could do boom.
Second thing. I guess it's my first. I get 2 attacks. I guess. Is using the boon considered my action?
No, it's just something that happens.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm gonna use that.
Which boon do you have?
The AC one.
Oh, that one is specifically as a bonus action.
Okay, then hold off on that. We're just gonna go run up for the 2. No.
I'm just picturing a giant Asterion just stepping over this.
He's like, excuse me.
Like, just chunk. Yeah.
I'm gonna move up here to support here and just kind of block the way.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my first action to cast. Actually, I'm just gonna use both my actions to cast Ray of Frost at each one of these 2.
You'd be only able to cast, so like your attack is 2 attacks. That's an action. Same thing as a spell. So if you cast a spell, you won't be able to cast 2 spells, unless you're a sorcerer with meta magic stuff.
With Quicken spell.
Yeah. So you can cast Ray of Frost on one of them.
All right. Fair enough. That's right. That's a good point. Let's do. Let's just poke it with the pike twice.
Okay, yeah. Poking with the pike is an effective thing to do. So roll me to hit.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit. Second attack.
19.
Both hit. Roll me damage. And which one are you poking? This one?
Yeah, the one that has already been struck a whole bunch.
Okay, cool. And just tell me the total.
Okay.
As the Asterion just grows big, just kind of a little bit, kind of stuck in your gut a little bit to just kind of crawl through there, grab your pike, jab, jab. Since you have reach, you were able to do that for sure. I'm just waiting on that damage.
21.
21 points of damage. Okay, as I need a calculator for this one. So we round up. And as you are hitting it and the water's kind of splashing out, and it's not really an evidence of blood, but it just as it's kind of getting smaller and weaker, you definitely see the volume of this thing just shift. And it's still about the same size. So it's still carrying the same volume, to be honest. Sorry, it's just mass is kind of getting smaller. As just water's leaving, it's kind of stretching thinner and thinner. And it's pretty hurt, but not quite at what we would call bloody. Alright, anything else?
No, that's all. Well, can I do? No, I already used my bonus action. Nope, we're done.
Okay, Chameno, what do we do?
Am I going to be able to squeeze past Asterion?
I will say that you can run underneath him. Just kind of duck your head a little bit, just in case. You want to get hit with something.
The third leg.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
and boop the elemental with my sword.
All right, roll me a boop.
Roll me a boop.
14 and 16.
14 just hits. Roll me damage. As you kind of run, duck a little bit.
Total is 19.
19. All right, easy math for me. Thank you. As he is officially bloodied. As you kind of run up, and it's weird slicing out water, as it definitely has some mass, and you've never really fought anything like this. It's even more elusive than fighting the oozes that you fought, but at least they have more of a solid hit. But as you're slicing, you see water kind of spray onto the floor, and it really does mimic blood, but again, it's just water. And this smells like Zadrith, now that you're like knee dipping here and it is your turn, they smell like salt water. In comparison to your elemental, Z, which just smells neutral, like just it's water. But these have the stench of salt. All right, anything else, Chameno?
That's it.
All right, Zadrith, you're up next. What do we do?
I am bonus action disengaging while shouting at the top of my lungs, "Fucking sea elementals!" And am running between Asterion's legs.
Are you
Back
ducking?
this direction. Huh?
Did you duck?
Yeah, I ducked.
Okay. It's very important in this campaign to duck.
I didn't want to take significant bludgeoning damage, and then once I am, I think, out of range of them, I'm going to turn and fire another bolt at the one that's already taking a glorious wallop.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Alrighty, this is still the heavy crossbow. That is a 14.
14 just hits.
Heyo.
Roll me that much.
I'm rolling damage plus sneak attack, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna do this just to make it a little bit easier to see.
that is 11 points piercing.
Is that with the sneak attack?
That's after sneak attack, yes.
Okay. Okay. As you hit, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. I did not update it over here, but it is updated here. As the bolt kind of hits and just gets lodged and it snaps, it's not really doing a lot of damage. You all notice that Molasses by far was the one that did the most damage to this thing.
Finally.
Anything else?
Cursing at it in Merfolk.
You see the both of them kind of look at each other and look at you. Roll me an insight, Zadrith.
Sure. 21.
They understood you. Alright, so with that, it is the elemental's turn. So I'll say this one steps forward because it does not have reach.
I have a reaction if they swing on Asterion or Chameno.
Okay. I need to get the right stats.
I also have Sentinel, so if it swings on Trenton, I get an attack on it.
If it swings on... I thought Sentinel was if it goes past your attack of opportunity.
You have mastered, You have mastered techniques to take advantage of every drop in an enemy's guard. You gain the following benefits. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks even if you take a disengage before leaving your reach. Creatures within 5 feet of you when a creature makes an attack against a creature or a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature.
Yeah, if it attacks, because you are within reach, and if it attacks Chameno, you get an A up.
Pike life.
Pike life. All right. So let's do this first because it's gonna require both of you, but it does trigger your feat for sure. Okay. I would like both Chameno and for the sake of okay. It's attacking. So Asterion, roll me your attack of opportunity first, and then we'll do this. Yes.
React Well, I'll react after Asterion, I guess.
Technically, you're reacting at the same time, because all this is happening.
I'm just going to shout in Merfolk, stop!
They don't.
Okay. Can't quite get that lucky.
I will say that one of them looks at him, not leader. That's all it says to Merfolk. Okay. Haha, context clues. Game. So, what is your hit on this bad boy?
18 to hit.
18, that totally hits. So roll me damage.
Gang, gang. Um, 16 damage.
16, nice. Okay, as it moves and you just get free shot. As this happens, we'll see. 16, correct?
Yep.
It's looking pretty bad, but it still has some kick in it. Oh, that's the exact opposite. I don't want to give it HP. Okay, so as you did that, I need both Asterion and Chameno, because as long as you are large or smaller, they can do this. I need both of you guys to roll me a strength saving throw.
I get advantage on these.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you are a large boy.
I'm gonna stop using that one. I'm gonna start using this one.
Okay. Let me roll 2d8s.
22.
22.
27.
Both of you pass. I believe you only take... That's a d10. I believe you only take damage, but let me read this again.
It tried to like bear hug me and ground me.
Yeah, it's trying to bear hug both of you. Until this grapple ends. Okay. Okay. So you... Saving throw. On a failure, it takes this damage. Large also this until the grapple ends. If the target succeeds, the target is pushed out of the elemental space. Okay, so as far as I understand this, you are both going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it's trying to consume you, but you guys managed to shove it off as it used its whelm, which needs to be recharged until it can use it again. So, D6 a reminder. All right, well, that's both of their turns as they tried to consume you. And you felt that you were kind of being sucked into the quite center of this elemental, but it did not succeed. With that, it is going to be Z's turn. What do you do? I almost called you something else.
There are two Z. Well, there's a Z and a Zadrith here. I understand.
Okay, at least it's not a Everly, Lena, and an Evelyn, and they all have blackbirds.
They all have similar syllables at some point. I get it. There's Ever, Lena, Lynn.
So,
yeah, it's Ed, Nettie.
Well,
I get it.
There's the Lee sisters and the other one.
Oh my god, they are. Goddamn.
Which is how Akkad is going to refer to them. The Lees and the other one.
Oh my god. Alright, Z, what do you do?
I'm actually going to do the elemental stuff before mine.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Be easier for me to remember and track.
Sure.
He's going to come slooping up.
You have control over it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. Yeah, there we go.
He's going to come slooping up next to Chameno.
Alright, sloopity sloop sloop sloop.
Yeah, I imagine that's the sound they make rushing around the rocks and shit.
Can confirm.
And he's going to multi-attack this one.
Alright, roll me to hit.
Alright. So pop this to my other screen so that I can do both.
As the elemental kind of just like rolls through the stone and just like appears on the other end, just kind of like filling up the volume that it's taking.
One is 18.
18
The
hits.
other one is 15.
15 hits as well.
Okay.
Roll me your 48 plus 8.
$26.
26, nice. I already have that, okay. Alright, as you see the elemental kind of goes, it slams onto this, it kind of just hits the ground and just stands up. It's pretty good damage, but you felt that even with that heavy of a hit, Molasses' magic missile still did thus far. Like, you don't understand why, but it did a significant amount of damage to it.
Yeah, well.
Okay, and Z, what do you do?
Out of character. Water elementals don't have the right attacks for.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How tall is this rock?
I'll say that'll be about 5 feet each. I'll just make everything 5 feet in distance.
Okay, so I can just hop up that real easy.
Yeah. You can definitely do that.
I'm gonna hop up
be
here.
OP with jumps.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop up here. I'm going to yell something obscene at them in Minotaur.
Okay.
And I am going to Bard Blast the shit out of this one.
All right. You are standing clear over Chameno, so you do not hit him. Roll me to hit.
21.
21 hits. Roll me damage, and you get the extra d6 because of the Bardic Blast. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
10.
10 total.
Yep.
Okay. You felt that this also did pretty good damage in comparison. As you, what is the obscenity you're saying?
It is something that I cannot say on Twitch.
Oh, okay. As you yell Tim Curry and blasts onto this this water elemental, it kind of dissolves and then reforms. It's really, really weak, but it's just barely hanging in there. All right. Anything else, Z?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Molasses, what do we do?
I am going to use. I had it picked out. Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. I will say you are raid. Oh wait, no. Does it Scorching Ray do fire or no?
Fire.
Okay. I'm gonna let you read that spell again if you want to use it.
Okay, I'm gonna move. If I move over here, can I see this guy?
I'll say no because of the stone. You would have to like climb up here. So
if I climb up here,
if you
can
climb,
I hit him?
yes, if you climb up here, you will be able to hit him. Yeah, and it's a lot easier movement. All right, and since it's only 10 feet, you're easy to do it. You see this guy upstairs, since he's not blocking the way. All right.
All right. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire.
Do you want to do it all on this guy? Or you want to
I'll
split
do
it?
2 on this guy and 1 on this guy.
Alrighty, roll me your attacks. Also, actually, because of your feet, even though this, I did say 5 feet. You do stand. How tall are you?
I am
a medium-sized creature.
Yeah.
I am. How do I look at that?
What height did you give yourself?
Yeah, like where is that?
It'll be the descriptions. Whatever. You have spell sniper. Even if they had a little bit of cover, you should have been able to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, spell sniper. She should be fine.
Yeah. So you really didn't have to move. It's a brand new feat, so like just remembering all the things. So if you want to step back over here, you can snipe them. They do not get unless they're totally covered, you can hit them. That's a cool thing about your feat. Alright, so roll me your 2 attacks on this guy first, and then roll me your attack on this guy after.
Okay. I got a 10.
Are you serious? They're not? What? They're not resistant against... Okay. 10 unfortunately does miss.
Oh man.
Yeah. What, do you
But I roll
roll
for each one?
Yeah, you roll for each one. You roll the 3?
Yeah. I
Okay.
rolled it on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
All
Roll
right,
in
Real life?
real life.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 6 plus 7.
That hits?
So, yeah, a 13.
Oh, fuck. I've miscounted. 13 does miss. I'm sorry. 13.
Bummer.
Yeah, their AC is 14. I'm so sorry.
And then the last one. Okay, 16 plus 7.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Alright.
2d6 worth of fire that water elementals are not resistant to.
Because they're immune.
Nope. They take full damage.
D6.
I would not have known that was a thing. I would have
Okay, I got a
rule
2
judged this wrong.
and a 6.
So
So 8.
All right, 8 points of damage. It's just hanging on. Almost dead, but it's just barely hanging on. Unfortunately, 2 of your rays missed, and one hits it as it kind of steams, and a lot of its body just kind of starts dissolving into vapor. It's still just there. Sorry. Anything else, Molasses?
I guess I will use equipment. My Arcanist Tiara as a flourish.
Okay.
Magic missile.
Because it uses a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I believe your tiara just does half your level worth of damage, right? So it will do 3 points of damage. I believe so. It should be on your notes.
1d4 each.
Oh.
3 charges.
I modified it. Okay.
So it's not 1d4 plus 1, it's just 1d4.
Yeah, okay. So the original tiara just does half your level of damage, but this one I modified to mimic more of a magic missile. Alright, so you do... Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna hit 1 on this guy. No, I'll do 2 on this guy and 1 on this guy.
Alright.
Alright, so the first one does a 4 and a 1, so that's 5 points.
Okay.
Yeah, and the last one does a 3.
Okay. It has been brought down for where it was. As they're not quite dead, you tip your hat, milady, and fire off missiles, killing one of them and hurting the other. All right. Anything else, Molasses?
No, that's all.
Okay, Asterion, it is your turn. As one of the elementals is completely gone, it goes bye-bye. Zadrith, you can move your hex as a bonus, as a reaction, I believe.
Zadrith.
Z.
I can't hex nobody. I was about to say.
If that's something that you want to do. But it is Asterion's turn.
Okay, just
Wolf?
because.
You can move your hex as a reaction, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
seeing that
mhm.
her magic did some damage, the first thing I'm gonna do is, I guess, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay. Yeah, I would have never guessed a fire damage did.
Does you said a 17 will hit?
17 will hit, yeah.
Okay. God, I'm getting a lot of 12s. But you know what? Average works. Dealing 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. You notice that, oddly enough, the fire damage, alright, it's weird, but it did more damage than than you believe your pikes did, even though you know you did a lot more force with it. How much? I'm sorry, one more time. How much damage?
14.
14. Okay.
I guess I'm going to use my next attack to do my pike.
Since you use a spell, unfortunately, that's gonna be your action, because your action is either 2 attacks or a spell.
Okay, can I use an action surge though?
Yeah, you can use an action surge. That's how that works. Yeah.
Fucking got him. Fighter over here like, fuck the rules.
No,
I have
yeah.
action surge.
Action surge. That's how that works, bro. Yeah. All right. What are you doing with your action surge?
Action surge, and I will. No, is that a whole other turn where I can get the 2 actions?
Yes. So if you do an action surge, you have an entire new action. Since you have multi-attack, your action is 2 attacks versus everybody else's action of 1 attack.
You're right. I've been thinking about that wrong. You got that.
Wait, so could he technically like attack multi-attack and then get another multi-attack in with?
Yeah. If he
surge?
like, I hit twice, action surge. I hit twice again. Yeah. He can do 4 attacks in 1 turn with that.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Okay. And I thought casters were dope. Nah, fighters.
Yeah,
over here
fighters
just
and
look-
monks
just, like,
can
I
hit a
bonk it
lot
real
of
hard.
times.
Well,
Yeah.
like fighters can hit hard, but so much stuff has resistances to non-magical damage that it's less useful than spell slinging.
So what I'm hearing is
21.
we give
21 hits.
Okay. And 15.
15 hits. Roll me damage.
Okay. Q. That's a 6.
All right. All cards should be updated.
It's gonna take 24 points of piercing damage, but I'm also going to use my specialty fire rune.
Okay.
When I make a successful attack on a creature, I can bind it with fiery shackles. Got to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute, but it's going to take 2d6 fire damage no matter what.
Okay. Roll me the 2d6 fire damage. As it rolled a total of 19. Does that pass your DC?
Oh yeah, it was a 14.
Okay.
But they take 10 points of magical fire damage.
All right. They are bloodied. As you hit twice and you grab onto your rune, as these fire shackles kind of appear with these fiery chains, as it kind of breaks free from it, but it's still engulfed in flames for the damage. All right, good, hell of a turn, bro. Anything else?
Yeah, we're just gonna hammering horns it real quick.
Okay, strength save.
Yeah, he has to make a 16 strength save or it gets knocked 10
That's
feet
an
away from me.
8.
Knocked it 10 feet away from me.
As it just stumbles back towards the edge. Oh, good. Alrighty. With that,
Question.
yes.
As a reaction, does that mean it's now knocked out of my range? Trying to leave my range? Do I get to attack again?
So I did look this up. Because it was forced, you do not. It has to choose to move out of it. Yeah, that's kind of the caveat.
We're not playing 3.5 infinite pushing.
that's probably exactly why.
that's how that's probably the reason that rule exists now.
Exactly,
More
it
than
is,
likely.
Yeah. All right, with that, Camino. As you headbutt this elemental so hard it just kind of moves back the feet. Already. Camino, what do we do?
We're gonna bonus action Divine Favor.
Oh, okay. Huh? Well, what's up? Yeah, you're a pretty tall boy. Okay, Divine Favor does, is that your weapon becomes elemental?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, get the bonus 1d4.
Oh, okay, cool.
On.
Alright, tell me the radiant damage separately.
Okay. And to hit a 15 and 20.
15 and 20. Did you move?
Oh, yeah.
Both hit.
That is not what I should have rolled. Base damage 14 and 7, and radiant damage
14 and 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 total. So totals are 21 and 4.
Okay. As you do some heavy hits, as the blade is kind of going through and slicing at it, and you see the that's my phone that fell. As the light bursts inside of it, it's pretty wounded, but it still has some fight in it. Okay. Anything else, Chameno?
That's it.
How tall is Asterion right now?
14 feet.
Okay.
I am normally 7 feet tall, so when my size, it basically doubles my size. I go from medium class character to a large class, so I just...
Yeah, I was wondering to figure out how many more rocks I have to climb on top of. Also, though, I'm waiting, and I don't know if it's possible, but I'm waiting to hear Asterion go, bonus action, I get big. Action, I get big again.
I can only use it, I can't do it like...
He can't double size. He can't supersize me, bro.
However,
I mean, I'm sure there's a way.
If there's a caster that can cast, it's like enlarge or something.
Okay, so I have to use my thing, then somebody has to cast enlarge person on me, and then I'm basically
a huge creature.
I'm a huge creature at that point.
Yeah, you would be because I think it just
28
doubles.
feet tall?
Yeah, 28. Yep, you're a big boy. That's a cool strategy.
Okay.
Y'all should keep that in mind.
I love you, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to find a way to make that happen.
Y'all should really keep that strategy in mind. No hints whatsoever for the future.
Okay.
So, Zadrith, what do you do?
I'm going to step out from between Asterion's legs. I am going to duck once more.
That's pretty
And I'm just gonna say fucking sea elementals, and then I'm raising the crossbow and firing the heavy crossbow at the one left standing that isn't friendly that I can smell.
Asterion wears a loincloth, right?
I mean,
Actually,
yeah.
it's more of like the tassels kind of thing.
Okay.
The
well,
Roman
I mean,
one,
yeah, probably best to not so you don't concuss yourself.
There, you gotta let things breathe as they are.
9.
9 total hit.
I missed
9 misses. I'm sorry, bro.
because it's got an AC of 14.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Fire and a miss. Apologies.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, let's see if it recharges. That is a 4, so it recharges. Okay. Chameno, can I have you roll a strength check? Saving throw, sorry. Oh, that's lame.
17.
17, you pass, so you are not sucked in, but you do take, coincidentally, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
These elementals are apparently turning out to weak sauce. Okay, Zadrith, what do we do?
I already went.
By Zadrith, I mean Z. Z, what do you do?
Okay. I'm really glad that me and Wolf's character in Wednesday's campaign don't have the same first letter.
It would.
I hop up on this rock to get a line on this one.
Yes, you have a line of sight. Oh, these
I
headphones are
blast.
dying. What do you?
21.
Yeah, that hits. Roll me damage, including the D6 necrotic.
Yeah. 11.
11 points damage. Gee. Okay. As the bark blast hits and kind of leaves a hole as the water kind of just refills that in. Ooh, that was a zoom in by accident. Alrighty. It's getting there. It's getting there, but still has some kick. Okay. Anything else, Z?
No, but the elemental's going now.
Yes, elemental. You do have.
He's gonna sloop up to this side.
Okay, sure.
Does that give him flanking
Yeah.
with Chameno? Okay, and how does flanking work in this?
You have advantage on the attack.
Okay, he's going to multi.
So yeah, so each attack has advantage.
Yeah. One of them is an 18, the other one... is a 13.
The 13 unfortunately does miss. But yeah, one hits.
2d8 plus 4. That will be 12.
12 points of damage. Okay. Why is it not? Okay. As it hits, the second attack just barely misses. It still has some oomph in it. All right. If that is it, Molasses, what do we do?
I am going to use Burning Hands, and I got Sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm 30 feet away, it's doubled since it's only like a 15 thing.
I feel the need to note that Burning Hands is a cone.
Yeah, you're gonna cook me if you do that.
I hope you like fried fish.
Yeah, it would only work on things that you have to roll d20 to. Since it's a saving throw, it does not move its the range. Unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I'll do another Scorching Ray, I guess.
Sure, you can roll 3 at it. Roll me to hit.
Or is Firebolt a cone?
Firebolt is a cantrip. It you also have to roll that one, so the rage does double. And sniper, so.
Well, the Firebolt has 120 foot.
So yeah, I mean that would hit regardless.
Okay, and it's not a cone, so I can like direct it at it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do Firebolt.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Okay.
As you grab your wand.
Oh, I got 18 plus 7.
That hits. I believe it's 2d10 at this level.
Yeah, it's 2d10.
All right, roll me 2d10. This
Okay,
could do it.
That is for you. Are you the 8 or the 10?
If it's a 0 by itself, it's 10.
Okay, I got 6. Whoops. That fell somewhere. Hang on, I gotta find it.
It has been lost to time.
I gotta reroll. I moved it. So 6 and 7. So 13 damage.
Cindy, that's exactly how much HP it had. 13.
Oh, how fortuitous.
As you shoot your bolt, it goes into its mouth and just explodes into steam.
At last, my time has come to shine, I say as water rains down upon me, like sparkles and glitter.
At the end of this, I want everyone to roll me perception, please.
13.
6.
The 2 fails, unfortunately.
9.
Fail.
With advantage, right?
No.
6.
Fail. All right.
Wait, am I the only one that passed with a 26?
Yeah, 26 does pass.
Okay.
Everyone else got single digits, friend.
You see, at the edge of this rock, 2 merfolk looking at what's happening and start tailing back
Uh-oh.
into the city. They go this way.
You see Zadrith just kind of face palm and go, God damn it. And then note to the party, last time I was this close to home, I was one of the only merfolk, and I just saw 2 of them over yonder. So either they're moving inland, or some other weird shit's going on that I'm not aware of.
I've still got almost a whole hour left with my boy.
Yes, you do.
I give him the command to follow them and come back when he sees where they went.
Oh, we're not gonna hang out with an elemental? Peaceful heaven.
He just starts moving. And I'll put okay, thank you. And roll me a d20 plus the elemental's wisdom.
Oh boy.
Hopefully it doesn't dissipate into water before it comes back.
We'll see.
I mean, if it does, it does. That's a natural 20, so 20.
Okay, excellent. All right.
He's a smart boy.
He's a wise boy.
What are you guys doing in the meantime before
He's got a
we'll
minus
see?
3 to end.
I'm just gonna move forward, kind of examine this more. Like, does this area look familiar to me?
To be honest, it really does not.
Like, this feels foreign. Like,
It really does feel
What?
foreign, yes.
like that's just screaming at me that something's terribly wrong here.
And we see the parts of ships everywhere, right?
Yes, yeah, you see parts of ships,
Okay.
and also not just like there's shipwrecks here, but also like a lot of this has been used, as in it gives you the clue that it's this has been a while that these have been here.
Z will move up next to Zadrith and go, isn't it obvious? We're in Shipwreck Cove.
All right, I'm gonna have to give everybody a little bit more XP for that one.
Wow.
No. So as this is happening, Chameno and Molasses, what are you guys doing? You're just staying back, or are you moving with the crew?
Oh, I'll move with the group.
Okay, all right, cool. Just all right, just noting. So as you guys kind of get here and you looking around, it something's weird. Asterion, I'll say because you are a large creature, you're the first one to notice, and then everybody else notices. Now you like the smell of the sea is kind of everywhere, especially as you fought the water elementals. There's a secondary like scent that comes to mind. The only reason why I ever think that this is a scent is because of Inuyasha. Kind of smells like earth or soot. And like
Brimstone.
it's you start pinpointing it as to a very specific feeling that you guys get. There's always, because of the world of Theros and because of the world of the gods, there's a set feeling once you enter a graveyard, and that's kind of the feeling that you're getting here too.
I'd like to do something odd.
Yes.
I'm gonna step to the side of Asterion and I'm gonna go to this soft bank here that I assume like this general like region is water,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Or there's water like flowing.
It's water flowing. It's not enough to like swim through, but it's
I'm
you
not
probably like 2
trying
feet of water or so.
Okay, I'm gonna just go to one knee and I'm gonna taste it, trying for poison.
Well,
Like I'm tasting it to try and detect if
yeah.
like just how off this is, because
Well,
like this if this was like ocean water gone inward, I would know it, you know, like I've been here.
It definitely tastes like salt water.
And that's it.
That's it.
I'm gonna divine sense.
Celestials, fiends, undead. What else?
That's it. Affected by the Hallow spell.
Okay, so everything will be affected by hull.
I'm gonna use
30 feet or 60 feet? How big is the radius?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Not
Once
behind the
you
cover.
cast it, you sense actually nothing.
Okay.
Molasses, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use Wand of Enemy Detection, which detects the direction of the nearest creature hostile to you within 60 feet.
You also will not detect anything.
Yeah, if they were within 60 feet, we'd see them.
They could be hidden.
It could be hidden. Because I think the one just detects direction, doesn't matter where they are.
Yeah. It doesn't tell me how far they are, they're just within 60 feet.
Yeah. So you don't. So you detect, both of you guys detect nothing, which you're pretty certain that within 60 feet at least, you're safe. And around this time, maybe 3 minutes have passed by. It's not a long time. you hear screams, multiple screams, in Merfolk, all screaming, another one, an elemental. He brought another one.
I'm gonna relay this back to the party and say, Z, did you, your elemental don't know how to talk Merfolk, does it?
Nope.
Well, shit. And I'm gonna start bolting in that direction.
Okay.
Just noting to the party as I'm running that something is the fuck up and they really don't like your friend.
Well, they shouldn't have sent elementals towards us.
I don't think they did. This sounds like something else has been plaguing this area with water elementals.
Well, that sounds like a them problem.
You. So what do you guys do?
Which direction is it? From my mini, like,
Oops, sorry, no, wrong button.
Is it like up this way?
It's pretty much following this water.
Okay, and the water's walkable.
The water's walkable. It's
Okay.
about 2 feet worth of water at the lowest point, and about the highest point would be about 4 feet worth of water.
Okay.
So other than difficult terrain, you guys can still make it through.
I'm just going headstrong into this.
Okay. You see as Zadrith just kind of brushes through. What do you guys do?
I will follow him.
How deep is the water?
2 to 4 feet. Yeah.
I hop up on Asterion's back.
All right. Assuming Asterion, you don't care. You've done this many times. You start going through. I'm gonna put this.
Oh, I found my description. I'm 6'2".
Okay. There we go.
Short horse.
He's next to the spells and actions and stuff menu.
Okay. Wait, did I move you all? Yes, I did. Okay. As you guys are running through, you actually will catch up about a minute of you guys moving. Catch up to your elemental. Unfortunately, your elemental did suffer 17 points of damage total. That's including its resistance. There are a couple of like 4 arrows, an axe, and a sword that's broken inside the elemental as it's just going towards you. You feel like, oh, the townsfolk attacked it. And you see a couple of merfolk kind of like moving throughout the rocks, and they start talking to each other in a whisper you cannot quite hear. And from this distance, you do notice that there is a town, and you do hear the of the water. The coastal.
When he gets up close, I'm gonna be like, "I'm sorry they hit you, buddy."
It looks at you. You don't know what it says, but it has a frowny face. Like its mouth.
I can.
Oh,
actually, we're about to go into a town.
So there is a town in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah, and we heard Merfolks. I'll comprehend language.
Okay. As it says, "You're really mean to me. I follow them like you asked because they're your friends, and then they shot me and poked me."
Poor Steve.
Yeah. Now we have to avenge him. Now I have to burn the town down.
No.
Look at what they made me do. Look at what they made me do.
You are not Taylor Swift.
They made me.
Yeah, they're thinking he was a daydream, but now he is a nightmare.
Yeah, no, this whole southern journey has been
However that
really pushing Z towards the worst parts of his mental issues.
As you see a couple more folk, again, they're whispering, they're not really talking. They do look confused, and all of you think they can probably do a much better job of hiding.
I'm going to remove the mask and take down the hood, frill the fucking fins that are on my head as plumage up a little bit. Go, why is the ocean so far inland?
They both look at you like that is the dumbest thing you've ever asked.
It's not.
It used to be so much further. And I'm just gonna look. I'm going to apologize for the rather large watery thing. That's my friend's doing. I promise he means no harm, but what the hell?
Roll me persuasion to see how they'll read your tone. You, what are you doing?
That is a
Leaning on my pike.
You're leaning on your pike. Okay, a large Minotaur, larger than a water elemental.
that is a natural 1.
What's the total? 1?
2 after modifier.
In Merfolk, so Z and Zada, you will understand. I bet he's working for him. Don't buy it. He has an elemental.
Who's him? I'm so confused. I'm like genuinely confused.
As the other one looks at them, his acting skills are horrible.
Oh, I will just chime in with, Yoo-hoo, do you speak common?
They both look at each other, shake their head, and respond in common, yes. As you hear about a couple other they have really bad, like you can start seeing them, like torn leather, seashells, and like coastal attired armor that doesn't look like it's either really rough, it looks like it's seen a lot of battle, or it looks like it's brand new and not really well made.
That's cool. I'm gonna try to be very friendly towards them.
Okay.
And I will inform them that we have no idea who the fuck they are speaking about. This water elemental is my own, that I conjured when we got attacked by 2 others, which it sounds like they saw happen. We're just trying to find out what's going on here.
Roll me a persuasion, please. I would normally say advantage, but because such a low roll, I'm gonna.
That's a 21.
21.
Can I conjure a fireball in my hand?
No.
If you want to.
We don't want to threaten
And be
them.
like, do you not see this raw elemental destroying power that we kick their asses to save your little fish fins with?
Can you not call my people fish fins? I am actively reactive.
No, when she says that, I'm going to vicious mockery her.
Okay.
Just picture me and Z simultaneously. Can you not call her and Z's just firing?
Roll a wisdom and let me know what you get, Cindy.
How many times did y'all call me a horse, BT Dubs?
You are a horse.
You are literally half horse.
All right, fish.
Roll your wisdom.
My wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. How wise am I? Okay.
I swear I better not get caught in the crossfire.
I got an 11.
Cool.
What does vicious mockery do? It's a D4.
Go ahead.
Psychic damage.
Yeah, 2d4. So that will be 6 psychic damage.
As Z looks at you and you take 6 points of damage. As that's probably enough to kill someone. Someone your strength. It's really painful and annoying.
We really they're scared. They're scared enough of the water elementals. We don't need to threaten them further.
And
I am actively putting away the heavy crossbow and disarming.
Attack me?
Do any of these
Z
Merfolk
attacked
like
after you had the fire in your hand.
I would also like to point out, there's no visual to that. It's just me throwing the insult of calling her a horse. I called her a horse, and she felt pain.
So
Do any of these Merfolk look like they've been attacked by the elemental? Like, do they have wounds?
So I'll answer Camina's question, and I'll see what's happening with the group. Camino, roll me a perception.
I want to do a fear spell at Z.
I got an 11.
Lord.
Okay. Well, was all that in a
You would
second?
have
11?
to do something to detect that I cast a spell on you.
She has been traveling with you for a while.
I've never done that.
He's
This is
never-
my first vicious mockery.
And it hurt my soul. So I want to scare you with fear.
Hurt your brain. Your soul's a little
God,
different.
we're going PvP.
Oh lord.
11. Is that what you rolled?
11.
Okay. You don't see wounds on them, but you do see a destroyed city behind them.
Ah, but I can't cast Cure Wounds on a city.
You cannot. Okay.
Mend.
I'm distancing myself from the horse and the goat going at it. I am actively removing myself from the situation.
Molasses, as you feel the pain
hop off of Asterion.
Okay. As you hop off Molasses, you feel the anger. You're trying to direct it somewhere. Z was the last person that did something, and you felt that immediately. As you're trying to cast this spell, you hear someone speak and interrupt. Oh. Newcomers. It's fine. It's fine. It does not smell of salt water. Where do you hail from? And you see this old, decrepit merfolk woman approaching with this, like, really, instead of fins, has almost like a fishtail on her head. And she has a dress made out of almost entirely seaweed.
Z will respond by pointing both at his feet and Asterion's, and then at their horns, and go, hooves and horns, couple days journey that direction.
Yeah.
I am at this point almost on my knees going, I was with them. I just wanted to figure out what the hell's going on with where I came from in the 4th age.
She looks a little confused and then smiles. Are you here to collect the bones of those that call themselves warriors?
Sure.
Well, we have a mission for you.
Oh boy.
She kind of looks sad. One of our own was given special power from Tessa herself. He adopted the name Master of Waves.
No, Lord.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm getting standard rotation flashbacks.
Did you not see this coming from he's sending elementals at us?
He has an amazing ability to summon and control water. He is currently moving to the island where Farika's chosen is to challenge them. If you are the ones that are being told around, to answer your question, young one, or if I say senior, the water has approached. The land of the dead is no longer, it is underwater now. New islands have emerged. Farika's chosen has decided to hide in these islands. And what's his name? The Master of Waves, there we go, him, that fucking asshole. The Master of Waves has decided to challenge her. We can guide you. We can take you there. As payback for what he did to our city.
Yes. Please. And then I'm just going to turn to the party and be like, are we picking a side? Because I kind of favor the Farika or last whatever her name. I'm code switching to freaking Scottish.
But with that, and it being 9:30, we're gonna call it a day. Tensions are high. But yeah, we'll pick it up in 2 weeks to cool off tension. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll edit this and put it on the YouTubes and the Spotifys. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.